Oh,
yes,
are we
we're
live?
Yes, we're
Oh
live.
my god.
Hey.
Hi,
Hey,
everybody.
everybody. Let's get ready to bend.
Welcome to Reverse the Verse. It's Friday, November 20th, 2015. I'm your community manager, Jared Huckabee. With me, as always, is your director of community engagement, online strategy, spaceships, and master of disaster now.
Thank you for remembering that I am
Ben Lesnick.
disaster.
Our editor, Justin Chambers. If you saw those cool videos in yesterday's live stream. And subscription manager,
Whoa!
Alexis Lesnick.
NSFW.
It's not even the weekend yet.
Hey guys.
Hi. How are you?
We're good. We're all fine here.
Nothing weird. All right.
Ben, what'd you do this week?
A heck of a lot. Gosh, it's hard to believe, but a week ago we were just getting back from Austin with our fried brains. And since then we put on a little live stream, launched a little sale, made a couple of spaceships, and, 2.0. Yeah, it's been a good week.
Yes, it's been a very
I haven't even
very
been
long-
here. I was homesick
Yes.
for several days, but I was still working on
Yes.
Skype.
We held the fort down.
It all went great. Gosh, what else did we do this week?
Packed up.
Yes, this is. I know last time we said that would be the last RTV from the old office, but we are gosh darn dirty liars. Never say never. Just like a terrible.
CIG
boss.
lied.
CIG lied.
CIG lied.
But this today is really our last RTV from the old office. You can see our posters are gone. If you can see the other room, it's just all boxes full of cables that are all video guy bought for some reason. They're shutting off our computers at 4 o'clock.
Look, we're moving. This is where we're keeping the couch. Look at that. It's a good place for that.
I still have work to do before I move that couch.
Yes.
Of course, it was a pretty fantastic Star Citizen week. We launched the Archimedes, we launched the Crucible. I am so proud to have the Crucible out there. It looks like the repair stuff is great. I've got an email in my inbox right now from Top Happy saying, "Yeah, everybody loved this. What can we show off next? Should we do piracy?" Or he has a whole list of stuff they're working on right now. So more design coming. But gosh, I hope you guys like the. I hope you guys like the Crucible. I think it's a pretty cool ship. Avenger variants, flyable in 2.0. And of course, the march to 2.0 for everybody begins now. We're gonna have a little update from Tom Johnston and the folks in the UK, which is basically just this week's update is basically it's out there. In fact, like their list of blockers is no blockers because we're collecting stuff from the community now. Next week we'll update you on how that's going. But you guys remember the Arena Commander rollout? We get feedback based on the load testing, and we up it to whatever the next level. I don't know how soon we don't know how soon we'll be able to go to the next PTU phase, which is 20,000 users. Hopefully soon. Fingers crossed. But reaction is so cool. It's awesome seeing people play that, stream it. And yeah, thank God we didn't do an NDA because you see 2.0 and you finally get it. You're like, oh, we've actually done this thing. Pretty neat.
So watching people discover they can sneak into other people's ships and take off with them.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Star Citizen.
Built quite a playground. There's lots of work to do, but you can really see it coming together.
Yeah.
I go out in the PTU. I say, you see, okay, now we've created this environment in a rapid amount of time. Now we do it 100 more times and link them together, and we just have more and more systems. It's very, very exciting for all of us. And meanwhile, the guys in the UK are starting to burn down for Squadron 42. So it's the next 6 months are going to be pretty cool.
It's very cool. Very cool. We start Monday at the new office.
Yes, our new office. Stacy came by and let me approve my little map of where my desk goes in my office and get my own office finally. 3 years, I live in my own office. Very excited. None of you can use it.
Oh, so you're not sharing with Sandy anymore?
No, Sandy's in the one next door. So
Oh, yay!
it's all Ben. I get like a Madman liquor cart and some model spaceships.
You need
I didn't even drink.
you need an old-fashioned globe.
Yes,
that
that opens
opens up, and there's
Oh,
the
yeah, one
booze
of those
thing in the
liquor
side.
cabinet
Yeah.
globes. Yeah.
So if anybody out there has a booze globe, please send it.
Well, on the way to Austin, it's in this month's current Sky Mall, and it's only $400.
You can get them vintage ones for less than that.
Probably.
Maybe, but it's Sky Mall.
Please, no one go to the Sky Mall and buy that. That would be.
Sky Mall.
Didn't Sky Mall recently go out of
Yeah,
business?
that Sky Mall went out of business.
How does it?
No,
may have been
I thought it was like owned by the
Adele made a
airport.
song about it.
Look, it's toast.
Yay!
I was
Josh.
waiting for the Adele reference.
Good.
We're all happy.
They are all
If
happy.
any of you are just joining Reverse the Verse for the first time, Reverse the Verse is the Cloud Imperium Games community team's weekly informal live stream. And this week may be a little more informal than normal. We just did our 3-hour live stream yesterday. We're kind of burnt.
But happy.
Yes. Oh,
We tried to get Star Wars figures made of ourselves this weekend. That didn't
Yeah.
happen.
You guys did.
yeah.
We tried. So
Yeah.
there's some flaws in the system.
Yeah.
Targets in Southern California are testing this thing where you go and you get your face. It seemed like it was taking a picture of your face, but it claimed it was face scanning, and it puts the face on a stormtrooper or a Jedi or whatever. The first problem we ran into was that you can't actually. Yes.
Well, let's get a comparison here.
Who
Let's figure
is
this out.
that?
That's this is me. This is me as a Jedi Knight.
Like me.
Oh no, our pictures looked
You
exactly
look
the same.
identical, yeah.
Our pictures looked exactly the same.
So the additional problem was that when you went to print out the receipt to actually pay for it, there was no printer on the machine, so you could email it to yourself, but it didn't actually send the email. And when you go to the website of the company that does this, they don't seem to acknowledge that they exist. So it's been problematic. I emailed their CS department the other day and have not heard a response. So we cannot, in good consciousness, endorse the machine that makes Star Wars action figures using a Target.
I'm sure everybody was wondering about that.
I'm sure
You
you're
know,
the
if it was
o-
going to get our endorsement, but
Sure, you're the only person who put that much effort into getting a crappy Star Wars action figure toy.
crappy.
That thing was
That's
bad.
a high quality $60 action figure.
A $60 action figure?
My Space Trooper comes today, by the way.
Hey, Justin, what'd you do last week?
Whoa, I did. You know what? I'm really proud of us. Can I just say that for a second?
No.
Okay.
If you're gonna ask, I'm gonna tell you no.
Because I think the live stream was so awesome, and I'm even
It
more
did
proud
go great.
because like 85% of the videos came from us and weren't outsourced. And I thought that that was really cool that we were able to put together all the videos that they saw, and they were really awesome. I hope you guys loved the character pipeline video, the interview video, some of my favorites. We worked hard on it, and I'm like really proud of us. And
And-
that's what spent the week doing. you know?
And a special shout out to Mr. Thomas Hennessy. You know, when we sat down to look at this live stream, he was adamant that we do it differently than, you know, normally we put a camera in the conference room and Chris sits there and we talk for 3 hours, and you know we'll stream in some content in between. He was adamant we wanted to do it with multiple cameras. We wanted to have a handheld camera. We wanted to have multiple locations, basically just to prove that we could when we do bigger events in the future. And he and Jared, you know, spent all night setting up sets and getting logistics worked out. They both did a fantastic job. Yeah.
Yes, Tom Hennessy. We should absolutely do this different. Let's do this different. Jared,
Two.
figure it out.
So I'm really proud of my team.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
There's a lot of good energy the entire day yesterday.
Yeah,
before,
we-
before and
There,
after
up
the
there.
stream.
Yeah.
Pan the camera up to our
Yeah,
skylight.
we didn't have any decorations, so I took one of those 3 balloons down here, and it escaped.
Oh, it did.
Oh my
They-
god.
So we're leaving
Can't
a
see it
little
then.
present for the.
It's like a very poignant image
Yeah,
to leave on.
This is hard to do. Nathaniel.
Can't really see it.
No, can't really see it. There's a 3 up there. Here, let me fix this. There we go. Hi.
No.
That's better, isn't
We just made somebody throw up. Sorry. Not sorry.
it? So now just planning for next week. Another week. And more
Excited to be in the new
videos.
space. I got into a magnificent thread last night with people talking about all the art they're working on to decorate the new place. You know, it's gonna look a little spare for a couple weeks, but they've got some fancy stuff planned.
Yeah, it's the new office is going to be ready 100% on Monday. We're going to move in, and it's going to be a lot of blank walls, and some walls will still be missing.
But a blank wall is simply a canvas for creative folks such as us.
Boo.
Allie, what did you do today? Did your new album drop?
I know! Okay, so since I've started here, don't you guys agree with me that Ali looks like Adele? And I wanted to say it since day one, but I just figured if I brought it up enough, that somebody else would say
We
it.
just talked about Adele casually enough.
And then,
Somebody would bring it up.
Finally, Ben brings it up yesterday after 5 months of wanting to say something. Because you never know how somebody feels being like compared to somebody else, you know? It's like
Adele is like very pretty. so
Adele is life.
I'm cool with that.
She's life. And her album comes out today, so make sure you guys all go out and get it. I endorsed it. I'm like tracking it all day.
Oh
It's-
man.
It's on
You sent an
schedule
MP3
to
to our
sell.
Skype group earlier. No, the day after Allie and I got married, as newlywed couples do, we went to the Baltimore Aquarium. And at the end of the day, we went to their like snack shop to get a warm Pepsi. And the lady at the counter just lost her mind because she thought it was Adele buying warm Pepsi at
Yeah.
the Baltimore Aquarium.
It wasn't.
It was not.
No.
Anyways.
Yeah.
You should have just been like, I am Adele.
Like, yes, give me my Pepsi.
Don't tell anybody. And can I have the Pepsi for free? Thank you.
When the sky falls, it really crumbles. It's a terrible
But
Crumb
what I
balls are
did this
delicious.
week- But what I did this week was I worked with Benjamin Fardell, Turbulent, to get all of the discounted merchandise set up for you guys, which is on the site now. And we decided to extend that. We were originally just going to do 48 hours for that stuff, but we're extending it through next Saturday. So that was pretty much my week.
Yeah, I worked on playing the big sale, running a lot of stuff. Oh, yeah, by the way, if you want to explore a ship, today is the day to get one. And we're going to have a different one of those every day. In fact, as soon as this is done, I need to sit down and write the next couple posts so Turbulent can add the SKUs and such.
And they're saying you look normal after the paralyzing anxiety that you had yesterday. I think that was just your sickness.
Yes, I had a little flu. We ended up replacing a good amount of my blood with cold medicine.
Yeah.
So I only remember flashes of the live stream. I also apparently had long conversations with Allie the night before that I have no memory
Yeah,
of.
your NyQuil, end of the night NyQuil conversations were happening when you should have been asleep already. But you were just like fighting the medicine to have ridiculous conversations with me. It's a good time.
Do you want to talk about the Avenger pricing? There's been a lot of questions about that.
Well, there shouldn't be any more because we fixed it. The Avengers should be priced correctly now. The Titan is supposed to be the cheaper one. If you bought a more expensive Titan, we're going to give you store credit. If you would rather have that refunded in cold hard cash money, we will happily do that as well. Just let CS know.
Yes.
Please be patient.
Please
yes.
be patient.
It's going to be a busy week.
Yeah. Basically, yeah, there were some wires crossed, as there always are with something this complex, and the SKUs got messed up. But they should be correct now. Everybody should be happy. Hooray.
Go
You could
Daddy.
also just, if you can also just melt it and buy it again.
Yes.
But again, that'd be a store credit thing rather than cash money.
Hey, Ben, have you gotten any messages for people asking you to manually add them to 2.0?
I have gotten roughly 7,000 messages. Guys, one of the things we were very specific about for this is the list was generated by DevOps or live ops in Austin, based on folks playing Arena Commander, folks doing bug reports for 1.3 through the issue council. It can't just be spamming them either; they have to be corroborated, helpful ones.
I've heard some people objecting that streamers get priority. May I remind everybody that streamers actually play the game a lot, so the data they auto-generate is considerable.
Well, based on the number of streamers who have been messaging me talking about how we've ruined their lives, they don't get priority. We would love to give it to everybody, but we are not, there's not a special exception for streamers. There's not a special exception for anyone else. It's folks who help test right now, and it's going to stay that way. It sucks. I know everybody wants to stream it and share it and show all the new stuff right now. I would love for that to be possible, but I would rather be working on the game that sticks to its guns for, doing this right rather than doing it for publicity. But there are a couple streamers who are also big bug dudes, and shut up. And so there's folks out there streaming, and there'll be more shortly.
All right.
You can't buy your way into the PTU. It's like heaven.
It's like heaven.
It is
It's like heaven,
easier.
but it
Oh, so
crashes more.
okay, so you
It
got
is
to
easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than it is for a streamer to get into 2.0 PTU.
I mean, we
Okay.
love our streamers.
That's
You
a byproduct.
guys do an amazing job promoting the game, but this is not the part where we need to promote it. This is where we need to fix it. And by the way, thank you to everybody who is out there fixing it. Obviously you can see how cool AC 2.0 is. You can see how much work we need to do to get it working. Luckily, with crashes like the ones we're seeing, it's usually a pretty quick fix. It's the stupid little stuff that takes forever to fix. It's, my ship throttles slightly wrong. That's, you end up having to take apart the engine and reconstruct it. But with, latency and optimization, it's a good bit quicker.
Yeah.
So much so that we're confident we can move right now and have the bug smashers back up Monday.
I saw a neat thread this morning where they were discussing about the order in which components should explode after a ship explodes. Like, because when your ship gets critical damage and it's ready to explode, all the individual components make their explosions. If you saw our ATV 2.2, we had Matt and Thierry on, and they were talking about, adding tech in so that it determines if you're out of fuel, the fuel does not explode. So I mean, they're working on rendering all this stuff 1-1 super accurate. It's awesome to see them get through this stuff. All right, well, it's 11:20.
One small announcement.
Never mind.
We are going to be expanding the referral program. New awards include one for, what did we end at, 42 last time?
Yes.
I think we only went up to 20 or 25.
Okay, so
Publicly,
there's going to be a 42 reward that I believe is a racing pack with a racing ship. There's going to be a 100. We'll get the exact ones out to you, but it's basically there's a
Don't
42.
listen to anything he's
There's
saying.
100,
now.
there's a 250, and there's a 1,042, which is access to the Million Mile High Club. And we know we already have one referral guy who's at 100, so he's going to get the rewards that have not been in the system yet, and everybody will be chasing that 1,000, hopefully. There's an Endeavor pack in there somewhere. So bigger stuff for bigger referral pals.
What's the 1,000 gonna be?
1,000 is access to the Million Mile High Club. There's only a handful of backers who have that right now. It was in one of the very high priced early packages. But if you refer 1,000 people to Star Citizen, you're cool with us.
Wait, what?
Justin will come to your house and mow your lawn.
Yes, shirtless.
I really enjoyed the Million Mile High Club piece that we showed yesterday.
You did?
I did.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
It was really cool.
And look at this.
Oh yeah, we got the actual final version of the Concierge Black Card, which unfortunately are no longer for sale. But
Look at what you can't buy.
they were up for sale through last week. They're in production right now, so we are hoping. If you ordered one, we're hoping to have those to you guys like maybe February of next year. They'll start shipping January, February.
So if you're one of those people out there who's always said, man, I wish my wallet was heavier and had this extra stuff that doesn't
They're
do
actually
anything.
very sleek and kind of lightweight.
Can you fly with those?
You can fly with it.
Yeah.
but
Yeah, it's not, it doesn't have a sharp edge or anything.
it'll probably
Because
pop.
now I'm afraid to have anything metal in my wallet after you got like almost taken in like you were national
Yes.
security.
We were pulled aside because of metal, like vintage metal toy soldiers one year.
Because of course I was.
Yeah, that's such a Ben thing.
I almost missed my flight.
So I had a bottle opener in my wallet.
I
got
mean,
pulled
just
aside
look
for
at
that.
this
You
guy.
don't even
Confiscate.
drink.
I don't even drink.
He has a
I
bottle
know,
opener. Would you feel safe on a plane with him?
I ran on a plane with him and I didn't feel safe.
I haven't made anybody feel safe in my entire life. All right.
Hey, Hennessy's here.
Hi, Hennessy.
We were praising you earlier
Yeah,
for your leadership
all your
in
achievements.
making the live stream better than it needed to be.
your Oscar nomination.
Superior caramel game skills.
Well, that's very praiseworthy too. Someday, 6-foot league.
I want to see that one on Reddit, guys.
You know what? I've been studying this
Part of the ring toss.
how to like some of the kind of the
Are you gonna
physics.
try and win today?
It's all physics. It's all physics and science. And so if you enjoy physics and science like I do, you enjoy carnival games. So
You know, thinking that a carnival game is all physics and science kind of ruins the fun for me.
does that make me a nerd?
No, it doesn't make you a nerd.
Okay,
but-
I could tell you
but-
what makes you a nerd if that's what you're curious about.
No.
Yes, go do that. All right, guys, this is the point on Reverse the Verse where we start taking questions from our live chat. If you'd like, please preface your question with the word question in brackets so it helps us easily pick them out from the din of other conversation.
And end it with a question mark, because that's just good
That's just
question business.
What? Good grammar on the internet?
Someone has to stand up for it.
Actually, yes. Would it be possible to get a loaner Andromeda for those who own the Phoenix?
It will be possible in live.
I'm gonna go
2.0 DevOps controller, live ops controls the rules there, so we'll pass that along. I'm not sure exactly what they're thinking right now.
But yeah, the Andromeda should end up being the loaner for most
Yes, it
for
will.
most large
It definitely will be.
ships when it goes to live.
Yeah. We don't have as much control over the PTU environment because
No, we control
That's
everything
the
about the
experts.
PTU. Message us, we can put you in.
oh god. You know, and I feel very badly for the streamers. I feel very badly for all my friends and family I've made who want access in right now. I feel bad saying no. I feel less bad when it's people here who are like, "Hey, my buddy wants to play the PTU. Can you let me in?" No.
Okay. All right. We announced we were going to PTU during the live stream. Like that was when everybody found out. The live stream ended and 3 minutes went by before Omar Oweda saddled up next to me and goes, "Hey, how do I get into the 2.0?" I'm like, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah, man. Can you get me into 2.0?" Yeah. So when it comes to from our own people, we're less.
consent.
Hey everybody, it's Sandy.
Hey.
Microphone off.
Thank you.
How you doing, Sandy?
Good. How are you?
Good.
What's on my? Oh no, it's not. It's on the screen.
Yeah.
Look, there's stuff on your screen.
Oh yeah, it's dirty.
What's happening, guys? What's happening? Anything exciting in the world of Star Citizen community?
Yes.
What?
Oh, you know
I'm
what?
not asking you. I'm asking.
God, Ben.
Yeah. My pet is out of order. What is that?
You gotta
hat
watch
you're
my feet
wearing?
there.
Yeah.
You're rolling close to my
can't-
toes.
I
Speaking
know.
of which, we hit 95 million a little while ago. That's pretty
Yes, we did.
fantastic.
Oh, I was gonna say that, but I wasn't sure if we could.
What?
You got the
Where?
hat for it.
I know.
Yeah,
I
you got your
know.
money
How
hat.
can you wear a money hat and not talk about it?
I was gonna say 95. Whoop!
As always, thank you guys. It's,
See, people are asking. Everything is happening. Sandy, everything.
Easily the most common question, Sandy, is what is on your neck?
Oh, that was a fake tattoo for an audition that I did over the weekend.
A lot of people were concerned about that yesterday.
I know. No,
there
it's not
there was
real.
some thought that you were going to reveal your tattoo live during the stream.
Yeah, and not real, but it booked me the job, so that's a good thing.
Why is Sandy so happy right now? That's
Why am I
literally-
happy?
Yeah. Why are you happy?
I don't look very good if you look under the sunglasses. Look, see?
No, you're good.
I went to well, it was my wedding anniversary yesterday.
You're married?
I know, right? Did you see?
Is it me?
I'm actually wearing my ring this week because, you know, just in honor of our... Why is that funny?
I don't know.
Why is that so funny? But last night I had to go to dinner with our partners at AMD, so...
Nice anniversary dinner with the guys at Advanced Microdynamics.
Always working.
I know, right? Always working. I got some nice flowers from Chris, though.
I saw on Twitter.
Yeah,
That was adorable, by the way.
They're good flowers.
I don't think people realize how sappy Chris is.
I know, Chris is very sappy.
How sappy is he?
Oh, no. We don't want to go there. What else? What's in here? This is a chai in here.
I told Sandy about cold brew coffee
Oh my gosh,
today.
I've never heard about cold brew. Hands up if you know what cold brew is. Oh, well, hands up doesn't work. No, I was
I don't
asking
know
the
what cold
community.
brew is.
Posted on Facebook, the flowers. The flowers I posted on Twitter.
Twitter's a flower platform.
Yeah.
More than
Figured
Facebook
it was
is.
better on Twitter than Facebook. I didn't see any questions for me. I'm going to exit if no one cares.
Oh, we do have a HOTAS question.
Oh,
Will
yes.
the HOTAS be available with just the number pad thing and not the whole keyboard?
Wait, what? The HOTAS you can buy but standalone.
Yeah, they're asking if you can just buy the number pad part and not the whole keyboard.
Oh, I don't know about that.
We'll find out.
Yeah,
Let you know.
we will. I know that, well, the keyboard, yeah, I don't know. We were just going down through all of these details today when we were talking about that it's a mechanical keyboard and the specifics of a mechanical keyboard. So does everybody know what a cherry mechanical keyboard is?
Yes, they're the best kind of keyboard.
Yes. However, that's not the keyboard that you're getting.
I use an M-type IBM keyboard at home from 1980 something.
What? Doesn't
my
the
God.
cherry keyboard have the clackety clack though?
Yeah, it's the loud keys.
Right. So
Uh,
this is the same mechanical, but it doesn't have clackety
Without the
clack.
clacking.
Yeah.
With a silenced keyboard
Yeah.
for top secret gaming.
So yes, the I don't know about that number pad thing, but we are definitely going over the specifics. I can't speak today because a couple of press outlets would love to publish it, and so that thread has been going back and forth this morning. And the expensive HOTAS, I saw a question on that, is still coming. That'll be coming later into the year next year, but for now it's the HOTAS and keyboard. Then I still think they want to do the mouse and headset option, but we were kind of not as wowed by that. No offense, but well, it's just like there's a lot of headphones and mice out there, so it kind of feels like.
I have a feeling we're going to do the first one. They're going to be amazed by the numbers, and they're going to start doing everything
If we let them.
if we let them.
So the ones that we'll have available for pre-order in December are which?
The regular HOTAS,
Okay.
the 149 one, and then the keyboard.
A lot of people have been asking, is it reversible for left-handed people? They move the
I
thing.
haven't tried it. I
It's
don't
another thing
know.
to put on the list.
I know,
Find
they
out.
generally
You're
do.
left-handed, right?
I'm left-handed.
Yeah.
But when I went to Razer and they did this, they gave me all this left-handed peripheral stuff. By the way, if anybody from Razer is on this thing, thank you for all the Razer stuff that I got sent. I got like all sorts of goodies that I'm going to share with the staff because I don't need that many things. But what were we talking about? Quick, tell me.
Which they were asking if the left-handed.
Oh, yeah. So I was at Razer and they gave me all this left-handed stuff and I said, oh, that's great, you're selling left-handed products. And they were like, yeah, it was a real flop for them because only 1%, they had so much stock left over. I know, it sucks for us lefties because they say that there's only 10% of lefties in the world and then I think there's actually less. Because I don't know because where is that? Do you know what I mean? Like, how are you getting the stats on that? I don't think you can't have it on your birth certificate. So how are you getting stats on how many people?
Hard to
are
track. I guess they just ask in school when they figure how many left-handed pairs of scissors do we need to buy.
But that's what I'm saying. So what's the
They don't
sample
check
statistics?
after that, I guess.
Well, that's what I mean. What's the statistics on saying yeah, 10% are left-handed. Where are they getting those stats from?
And I was born left, forced to use right, so now I'm clumsy on both sides.
I'm
My
very
question-
meta this morning. You know, I love that. Did anybody see the Mark Hamill interview that I did?
No,
Yes.
we didn't see that.
Well, apparently I don't know what SW means. That's what the joke was. I was like, really?
What does SW mean?
I know. That's what.
Southwest.
I know. Yeah, it's just that was quite funny. No, I didn't know that was Star Wars.
I've never heard Star Wars called out
I know.
loud SW.
Not out loud, no.
It has more syllables than Star Wars.
It's not an effective abbreviation.
This is bad abbreviating, people.
SW takes a long time to say.
By the way, if anybody out there is an actual airplane guy, how do they handle the left-handed setup in a real jet? Do they make like 10% of F-16s for left-handed
I
people?
don't think.
Wouldn't that be nice?
No, because like if you're driving a car, stick shift, they don't do anything for. I mean, you got to kind of be ambidextrous in a right-handed person's
Oh, yeah, I never
world.
thought about that.
Yeah, everything's for all you righties. What else is happening? Oh yeah, the French. Apparently, I speak French now.
No.
I didn't a few days ago, but now I do. It's amazing what can happen.
No, I did
picked
that
up
French
in the last
interview
few
too, and
days.
I
had-
did.
Yeah.
I had
I
exactly
did.
the same problem. Because I can speak some French. I lived in France for almost 2 years, but I don't know how to say anything related to Star Citizen. Like, what's the Arc Star map and online
Well,
meadows?
that's the thing. Is the French interview I did, I could, yeah, great, I can converse in French. And then they start like, and so how do you think the audience will respond to the drop of 2.0? And how do you see the market demographics in the future? I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I don't even know how to explain that in English easily. Yeah. So, but I learned French in a French school when I was a kid at the Alliance Française, and also when we lived in Paris. I think I saw that as a question. I'm not just saying it.
Bragging about French. Well, I lived in Aix-en-Provence, and I went to school in Marseille.
I love Aix-en-Provence. They have great food.
Oh, it's a beautiful city.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go back.
Great food.
I've been to Barstow.
Oh my gosh, last night they were talking about getting Chris on a moped. Can
That
you
would be-
imagine Chris on a moped
That would be amazing.
going
Right.
from Barstow to Vegas? That's what they were trying to get him to do. And he said,
Who
he
is
said,
they?
he said, the last time I was on a moped, it was Richard Garriott's, and I went right into a fence. I was like, what the?
Why would...
That's why I'm the one with the motorcycling license, and he's the one that won't go anywhere near it.
Why would you moped from Barstow to Vegas?
I don't know, but that was the plan that they have for the new year. And I'm like, I'll film it, and I'll see you there. You know what I mean?
Did Chris
Well,
lose a
this
bet?
needs to happen now.
I don't know.
Obviously.
It was just very.
I could see Chris and Richard Garriott having like a race around the world of some sort where they
On a moped?
ride in like steam-powered balloons.
I'm sure I could get Chris on a moped, but I think it'd be very funny, and I don't think he'd do very well.
Actually, it's okay with the insurance people too.
Follow that up with a minivan next.
You right there, Tom?
Yeah.
Just making some noise.
Taking out his frustration on.
Yeah.
Lord British's moped.
Yeah, I know. I wish I had footage of that. How funny would that be?
All right.
Yeah, I remember when I was in Austin that first year, Eric Peterson would tell all these tall tales about the glory days when they were all, 20-somethings and partying and having this amazing time with, Richard and all those other Origin guys who were really successful early on. Every single story would end up that they got into a fight because they were playing Risk. So,
That's a game I don't like playing with Chris. I've never played. I played it once, and that was it.
It's the same with Ben and I.
Oh yeah, that could ruin a relationship.
We didn't even finish the game.
No, we didn't either.
The thing
I'm
at
so
risk
done.
is your relationship.
It is. It is.
When you
It
play
totally
Did
is.
you make Star Wars Risk?
Yeah, they made Star Wars.
They
Don't
make
we
Star
have
Wars
a-
everything.
What's
Yeah.
the one that we have?
we've got Mass Effect
That's
Risk
right.
for some reason.
We have some novelty Risk game as well.
Somebody was asking what kind of motorcycle I had. A Kawasaki Ninja, and then I got rid of it because I figured it was kind of a little dangerous. It was a little crotch rocket.
You would look pretty cool on a motorcycle.
Yeah, I can see that. You would look cool on a motorcycle.
Yeah, I enjoy.
Kind of a Tomb Raider vibe.
I enjoy it very much. Well, I don't have as big a bazookas as that, but
Well, hers are just like progressively getting smaller as time goes on.
no,
so.
that was not appropriate conversation. I did start it though. That's my fault. But as soon as you say that Tomb Raider, that's all I think.
Yeah, well, that's all anyone thinks of.
That's what. Yes, that's it. Hey guys.
Yeah.
By the way, let's reboot Tomb Raider as like a pulpy
Moving along.
1940s thing. It works so much better.
As a what?
Like a pulpy, like she's a girl, Indiana Jones. Set it in the 40s or something. I don't know, like an old action magazine.
What are the Avenger Titan wing guns really? S3 or is that a mistake?
We're checking on that. I have a call in with the guys in the UK, the actual designers, so we'll let you know. I think it's intentional, but we'll see. So by the way, some guns are changing. I know Chris was not happy about the small guns in the Constellation. Those will be getting more balanced and larger shortly. The S1s are actually supposed to be S2s or S3s, I believe. So we're many gun changes incoming.
Okay.
Yeah, as I saw, I got a Constellation email last night, which it was just clear that Chris must have been playing AC 2.0 live.
Oh yeah, we were playing last night, and Paul was like, looks amazing. I mean, it just looks great. It was super cool.
So I saw that post you did when you were shooting Paul,
Oh yeah.
but it was only the top of his head, and I thought it was somebody's dog watching somebody play.
Are you serious?
Yes, I said, why did somebody post a picture of her dog watching somebody play Star Citizen? And then I realized the dog was wearing headphones, and then I'm like, oh no, that's Paul Rendell's head.
Oh my gosh.
Like I'm one to talk.
Yeah, he was in there for like 45 minutes. It was great. And we got a black screen, and then we were like cursing at it. But
That's the Star Citizen experience.
yeah. Before that, it was just stunning looking. Yeah. It was fun, just kind of floating about. And we saw our Constellation and Vanguard sitting there at the space station. It was cool.
All right.
What else is happening? Will the Phoenix sale on Thursday be number limited? I think it's time limited, right?
I think it's time to maybe, yeah.
There'll be a post that detail all that
Yeah.
Yes.
when the time comes.
By the way, those the packages and such go sale 9 a.m. Eastern time each day for folks who are. I know some folks stay up till midnight Pacific to get Carrick and such, but it's 9 a.m. Eastern. That's what we've told Turbulent.
Because that's where Turbulent is.
Did we tell everybody that merchandise was like 20% off and then some for some things?
We
We
did.
did.
Cool.
It's in the Daily Post.
Merchandise is 20% off and then some.
Well,
The,
no, and then some for some,
Yeah,
right?
the Arena Commander and Hornet T-shirts are
$10.
$10 or $5. It's an extra small, but I believe Hornet's sold out of extra small. So
Yeah, and then the people were wearing them as to the gym
yes,
as Under Armour. You know, the tight, like thermal kind of T-shirt.
yes, I believe it was somebody from Test Squadron that posted about that. I saw it on Reddit.
Yeah, and then suddenly all these extra smalls were gone, and
Yeah.
Alexis and I were like, "What's happening?"
So thank you for,
Yes,
for
well
working
done.
that out.
Thank
That
you
was
very
good.
much.
Good thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Constellation models are $80, so they're pretty sweet.
It's a good
Because
deal.
once they're gone,
Yes.
they are gone, and then everybody's going to want them, like the hoodies.
Yes.
Yeah.
People only want them when they can't have them.
That's right. We got the little prototype for the 3-inch model this week.
Oh yeah, we got that. The USB stick has been prototyping as well. What else do I need to push forward? The box actual mold itself is in process. I am going back and forth with the UK guys on the audio CD, old school CD for the box. And what else is in there? The making of Star Citizen picture book. Working
Star
on
map,
Star map, yep.
blueprints,
Some who, what?
blueprints.
Blueprints, yeah. So, reminds me, I'm going to talk to Josh Coons and Chris Smith, because once the new Connie's finished, then we'll have a new blueprint.
Hooray!
Yay, and that will be all 5 blueprints.
Somebody was asking if there will be CCU to the different Endeavor variants. There aren't Endeavor variants, it's just the one Endeavor.
Yeah, there's just the one endeavor. You make your own variants by picking out pods. So CC yourself to the base endeavor and find the pods you want.
Yes. And CCUs for the Avenger variants, I don't think those are working at the moment. I've seen a couple of reports about that.
Would you get on the home return
Yep.
after this? Let them know.
The high-end HOTAS, I believe, is around $550, but I have to confirm that. It's not going on pre-order in December, though.
It's going to be pretty fancy, though.
Question, Carrick, white box video like with the Crucible?
Well, I can talk a little bit about that. The Carrick is actually, now that the Archimedes is done, is going back up to Gurmuk for some interior love, and we will follow that process as it happens. He's going to be specking out the interior. It's probably actually going to look a lot cooler than a white box video because it's going to be lovingly detailed. But we'll be sharing that as it happens. I think it'll be his first task at the new office, so expect to hear about that.
Sugar, I just realized I missed a doctor's appointment.
Sorry.
Better call them and say, it's those silly things they ask you for insurance or whatever to I haven't been to a doctor for a decade.
Yes, woot, finally some Carrick love indeed.
Carrot love, yes. Carrick high. When is the Carrick? When's that on the schedule?
White's
Right
on
now.
sale right now.
Well done. That was
Dun, dun,
very
dun.
cheesy.
Anybody out there remember Privateer, where you would go to the ship dealer and you have to talk to the guy? You want to buy an Orion? I'm telling you, you do. Back then they didn't have professional voice actors in games. They just used people from the office.
Wow.
So their salesman guy was great.
If half a chicken lays half an egg every day and a whole chicken lays a whole egg every other day, how long would it take for a monkey with a wooden leg to kick the seeds out of a dill pickle?
PTU is out now.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see.
First I thought that was the start of a, those tests to see if you're smart or not.
I think that's every test.
No pun intended.
Some tests are to see if you're a replicant.
That's true.
Tell me about your mother.
No.
It's not the time. And definitely not on camera. Let's see, what else we got going on?
I got a mohawk. Just thought I'd share that.
Counterpoint, no you didn't.
I did. In game, I got one. My character.
Oh,
in Squadron
nice.
42 got a mohawk. I finally got mine. I have been wanting a mohawk since I was like a kid. Seriously, a mohawk on my motorcycle. That would just be.
You're like the original Mad Max
Yeah,
lady.
I'd love to. But
Imperator.
my hair doesn't lend itself to mohawk activity.
I love you so much, Sandy.
These are the things we want. Here comes money.
These are the things we want. Here comes money. Oh, Justin? Never mind.
No, Justin wants to be a fashion. Well, he is. He's fashion extraordinaire. I
Yeah.
have never seen such amazing. Because I said I've never seen such amazing fashion. He said, "Well, I've never been to Austin before." What are you doing today?
I'm melting.
Oh.
Hey, Ben, can you tell us anything about Reliant variants?
Reliant variants. We actually just closed them out. They will be one of the next things we offer, maybe in December. Dave Hobbins he did the variants himself. We wanted to make them look distinct, and you're going to see them real soon.
This has come up quite a lot throughout the chat today. Why do the Avenger variants look exactly the same as the original?
So the Avenger variants are, in fact, modules similar to the Retaliator. I tried to explain this yesterday when I was hooked up on cold medicine on the live stream. Basically, in the future, you'll be able to have one Avenger, and you can say, "Oh, I want the cargo module," or "No, today I want the EMP module or the prisoner module. That system does not work in 2.0 right now. Right now, it's whatever ship you have on your account is one that will appear. So we're only making them available as whole units. But do not buy more than one Avenger because just buy the one you want to try out right now. And in the future, you'll have the option of getting the other, Avenger butt chunk for it.
In the future, it'll follow the Retaliator model, where there'll be a base and then you'll have modules. It's just, we wanted to test EMP in 2.0, so we needed to get a playable version now.
Well, by the way, one thing I thought was really cool was the fact that we did not make the Stalker the base. That's the one everybody already had. It's mid-range, so you'll actually, the prices right now, you'll actually save some money if you want to switch to the cargo instead of the bounty hunter.
Not unlike what we did with the Constellation.
Yeah, although nobody really wants the Taurus.
No, the Taurus sucks.
Yeah. But that's
Worst
true.
pitchman ever.
No, your game needs ships that aren't as good. You develop the world. I remember we specifically pitched the Taurus as the iPhone C of spaceships, the one nobody actually wants, the stupid plastic constellation.
Au revoir.
Turbot's going to email us in like an hour. Everybody started melting their Tauruses. What did you do? Hey, I like the Taurus. I like the Taurus too.
It's supposed to be started as this box truck.
Yes.
By the way, does anybody know about the Penske game?
No,
Penske
because it's
game.
something your family made up.
Your family made up a game?
Yes. So
I want to hear.
When you're out driving and you see one of those yellow Penske trucks, or a white Penske truck, which is known as a ghost Penske truck, the person who calls it gets 1 point. When you see another moving truck, such as a U-Haul or a Budget, you get to take away 1 point from another player. That sounds incredibly stupid, but it is very, very
It's
addictive.
high stakes when you're actually in the car playing it.
Is it
Yes.
fun? That reminds me of that game with a buggy game or whatever, where like you spot a car and like you. Yeah. No, that sounds like fun.
Well, it comes out of that time in D.C. when there was that guy going around sniping people randomly, and the police were like, "Oh, there's a white box truck that they're in," and suddenly you see that there's white box trucks everywhere. That's the psychological basis for the Penske. It has a Facebook group run by my brother.
Really?
Please join. Play the Penske game.
We should go on a road trip somewhere.
I
No.
agree.
I think that'd be so much fun.
No.
Family
Wait,
road trip.
How much fun did we have
No.
traveling together to
Yeah,
Austin?
a
I think the
good
4 of
amount
us
of
had a
fun.
blast.
Oh,
5
that's
of us,
right.
really.
Lando is from Star Wars.
Why are you looking at me like that, Tom?
Why would you want to go on a road trip?
Because it's fun.
It's so much fun.
It's
No,
fun.
Road trips are overrated.
All right, so Tom Hennessy is not going on a road trip.
Yes,
Here's the
because
road
he's
trip.
always a
It's
conundrum.
12 hours of sitting in the car being bored.
How is it 12 hours? We haven't even said where we're going.
Yes.
A road trip less than 12 hours isn't really a road trip.
Oh
Imagine
my
all the
God.
places we could see and stop
To get
at.
somewhere.
And
So we're gonna take the long way. We're not even
you know what they say? Happiness is a journey, not the destination. So it's about.
You know what?
No.
Oh, I forgot that Lando was in Star Wars.
Okay, listen. It was a kids show, and I wasn't sure what was happening.
Oh my God.
Okay, that is the quintessential Justin
Wait,
quote. Okay,
I-
it was a kids show, and I wasn't certain what was happening.
Listen, that came out wrong. Okay.
No, that came out exactly how it was supposed to come out. If you're just joining us, you're watching Reverse the Verse, the Cloud Imperium Games community team's weekly informal live stream with the fans.
Emphasis on informal.
The emphasis is always on informal.
We're having fun this week. We're very happy. We're excited. We got 2.0 out. Everything's great. Hope you guys are enjoying a goofier episode.
Yeah, this is a more relaxed episode. here.
Lando didn't fight Rocky. That was a. Okay.
That was Carl
He-
Weathers.
Yeah, Justin.
Carl Weathers was Apollo Creed.
Are you sure that wasn't Lando? Was in Star Wars?
Listen, I mean, someone else had to be shocked that it just came up at random, and you were there.
That start with it. Wait, shocked that we were watching Star Wars while playing a Star Wars game.
An adaptation of The Empire Strikes Back, by the way. We were surprised that Lando was in The Empire Strikes Back.
I'll tell you a true story. There was once many years ago, about 10 to 15 years ago, I was looking for a place to live. A buddy and I were trying to find a cool place to be roommates. We found an old, rundown, abandoned church that was for sale. And we were like, yes, we'll buy a church and we'll live like in the old, rundown church. And we got inside because one of the windows was open. And right above the front door in the church was a gold gilded frame with not a picture of who you might expect to be in there, but a picture of Carl Weathers, which is what reminded me of this thing. And I'm like, this is a church with a gilded picture of Carl Weathers above the door.
You know
this
what?
is the place we want to buy, and we could not convince the people to sell it to us. It's the biggest regret
The
of my
church
life.
or the picture? They wouldn't
The
sell
church.
The church.
They wouldn't
It
sell
would
the
be
church
cool
to us.
live in a church.
That's
mean,
what I
like-
thought.
Like Carl Weathers is a great human being. He played
Carl
Apollo
Weathers is
Creed
fantastic.
and Chubbs Peterson, if I recall correctly.
By the
And
way,
I believe
I-
he played in the NFL before that.
So I just got some potentially good news from Mr. Aaron Roberts. It sounds like they have a new PTU build that's going to be patching later today, and no promises yet, but it is looking good, and we may be able to add another chunklet of people for the weekend. So we're pursuing that now, and we'll let you know.
Chunklet.
Chunklet.
Cool. All right, thank you for
So if you're lucky, you'll be in that chunklet.
Chunklet. A chunklet's like what, 5 people?
Yeah, what is a chunklet?
Is
And
that
it
the
looks
actual
like
word that
about
was
5,000.
No, I think that was just a Ben.
Oh,
A Ben.
okay.
Yeah.
A chunklet is 5,000 people.
Why is Lando constantly yelling this episode? This episode?
Lando
He
constantly
yells all the
a lot.
time. You guys just aren't here to hear it.
He also sings a lot.
He sings a lot.
He's mean to Justin.
He's
and
mean to
Justin
Justin
just
all the
puts up with
time.
it.
All the time.
Hey, I gave you compliments yesterday, didn't I?
He did. And I was like, that melted my heart.
Yes. And earlier in the week, we had a heart-to-heart where I gave you more compliments.
He did. He
Yes.
did.
And
It was-
now-
I'm
now
nice
you're,
to
now
Justin.
You're bragging about them on stream, so everybody knows.
Because you brought it up.
By the way, up yours to the AMC Santa Monica 7 for somehow not having Hunger Games.
it doesn't have Hunger Games.
They don't have Hunger Games. It's weird.
They got that Stefano's right there.
Oh goodness gracious!
Oh my
And then he makes
God.
fun of me.
Oh my
Like-
God.
Stefano's is this pizza place that's like inside the AMC. So
really
why would they be
bad
Hunger Games?
Boo.
Why would they be Hunger Games? We have to go to the new Santa Monica anyway to see it. So we have to test the Santa
Arclight
Monica.
7.
Oh, is it open already?
Well, it opens
Today
with,
it
with,
opens.
with
Today.
with
Yeah.
Hunger
Yeah.
Games. Oh, it was open today?
I saw a sign saying the 20th. Today's the 20th, right?
Today, a lot of amazing things are happening.
It's a good day.
It's a good day.
Can we get a Skyfall watching party? Nope.
Yes.
No.
Nope.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Do people like Skyfall?
I did. You know what? I did like the movie, and I don't understand why everybody hates it.
Because it's
I
terrible.
Here comes Tom. Here comes Tom.
Are you talking about Skyfall?
Yes.
It is one of the worst films ever made in the history of filmmaking.
Oh
You know
He's
what?
not
I like
wrong.
that film so much better
I'd say
when it was
it's-
called The Dark Knight.
I'd say it's
When
aesthetically
the
pleasing.
sky falls,
It was gorgeous. I thought it was
Yes.
gorgeous.
really
But-
crumbles. It's terrible.
Some ball.
Lando,
We have fun.
Listen, I think
like one of those
Skyfall.
old Mexican Telemundo bee suits when you say that.
It's one of those films that you see and you never forget.
Yes, I never forget the horror I experienced watching the
That's
most
literally true, I
convoluted,
suppose.
horrible plot. I've
First,
ever
it was a
seen.
children's show, and I didn't understand what was going on.
Has the community team been drinking today?
No.
I think we're all,
We're tired.
I think we're
We-
just, yeah.
Yesterday was like, those live streams, they're just, they get your energy going and you're,
To be
Yeah.
honest, today has the feel of the last day of school before
It does.
summer.
That's
Yeah.
exactly.
We finished
right.
our exams yesterday. All the desks are being packed up. We got good report cards. We made some spaceship. The analogy is breaking down. But this is the day when, it would be a half day and we'd watch like the first 45 minutes of Fern Gully on a VHS. And let's do that.
Home Alone.
We
Let's-
should watch Fern
All right,
Gully.
well,
Watched Home Alone at my school.
and then I feel like the kid who has to go to summer school though.
I know that's Tom.
God.
Tom's
So
like
it is the
he
last
has
day.
summer school,
At summer school.
and we're going to Paris or something.
Right.
You went to a lot fancier high school than I did. And I went to it in France.
Oh man.
It's been fun. It does feel like the last day of school.
Hey Toast, what you lawyering today? You lawyering anything good or?
This is literally about garbage.
The garbage contract.
It's
Hello,
that guy.
Randy.
By the way, if you too would like to work here at Cloud Imperium Games, you can go to cloudimperiumgames.com/jobs and see a lot of new job postings for all kinds of positions we're adding.
I'm told we're especially desperate for those 2 3D artist positions. So if you can 3 and D, then we want you to art for us. Here's some designers. Hey guys.
Howdy.
You feel like the last day of school to you guys?
Yeah, it's kind of weird feeling. Like,
We gotta leave today.
goodbye place.
It will be strange not coming to this office.
I'm curious how many
next
times
Yeah,
we'll
that's
drive
what
to the
I'm-
to this place. We'll be like, shit, we don't work here anymore.
It's guaranteed to happen to me. at least
Automatic
once.
pilot. Yeah, for sure it's gonna happen.
Has it only been here in Santa Monica?
Mhm.
This.
Yeah.
Well, we started off in Austin.
Yeah, but the LA office.
But the
has
LA
only
office
been-
has always been here, yeah.
This is like the office that built me.
Oh, I think originally it was like Chris's home office. Everybody would meet there. And
Oh yeah.
you look at the old videos, it's all like Chris's.
Yeah, the old the admiral level Skype chats all happen in his desk over there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Zane!
Getting
Hi,
everybody
Zane.
down here.
Zane's getting ready to move to the UK. This is when do you go?
Sneak on
It's
in
like
here.
real soon, isn't it?
One day.
Oh, so
Ah.
this is the last. This is our last Zane day. This is our last Zane day.
From now on,
Well,
I'm gonna have to bug Zane online. I can't go over there in public anymore.
this.
You're gonna have to stay up till 1 in the morning talking to me when I get in.
Staying up till 1 in the morning is so hard though.
I have
do
a
it all
good
the
authority that we'll be spending a little more time in the UK this next year.
I do it every time.
Yeah. Should be easy.
Yeah.
Oh, for those of you say praising the repair post, that was Todd Pappy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Repair post.
Cause he's Todd Pappy.
Nope.
Sing along.
Yeah, someone made a comment
was-
on the Twitch yesterday being like, I
I
love my
didn't know I
puppy.
could be this disappointed in you.
It more than a post. It was really nice to get that repair stuff out. It's been a very long road of like revisiting our components, revisiting our ships, revisiting FPS and how these things. Repair touches so many things.
Yep.
It's this incredible nexus of like interaction. So it's really great to have that actually out and yeah.
All right, guys. Well,
Yeah.
that about wraps up this Reverse the Verse for Friday, November 20th, 2015. Our last from the old office. We mean it this time. They're taking everything away today. When you see us next, we'll be in the new office. Next week is a holiday here in the U.S., but there will still be an ATV for you on Thursday. It'll involve 2 segments filmed in Austin that focus on character animations. So look forward to that.
Can we
And-
take live Q&A next week at all?
Yes,
Possibly, yeah, we have, yeah. I don't know what condition the new office is going to be in, so yeah.
We actually talked about doing RTV from home next week on our day off, so we'll.
Oh,
We'll be there.
Thanksgiving. No, I mean like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we could maybe do a bit of live Q&A.
Oh yeah, for sure. To go with we're doing Q&A posts for each of the ships, so definitely work that out. Assuming you have an internet connection.
Cool. I have a new thing to figure out. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Community Manager Jared Huckabee. That's Ben Lesnick. That's Zane.
By the way, look, people on Twitter are complaining that we're not on topic today. We did a 3-hour live stream yesterday.
Yes. That's Zane. He's going to Manchester. That's Kalex and Randy. They're coming with us to the LA office. Toast. He's my roommate. Alexis. He lives downstairs. And Justin.
Sandy's over there. And Thomas Hamilton.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next week.